Hey, what is up, YouTube? This is We All Juggle Knives with a neck knife. Yes, this is the Nemesis Hellion neck knife. Nemesis is the brand, Hellion is the product. I'm zoomed out so you can see how small this is. Yes, it's a very small neck knife. Look how tiny and small and cute it is. That's not what she said. Don't even go there. Alright, you see the grip is worn out. I've actually had this neck knife since before YouTube. I've had this for like 5-6 years. You know, interacting with a lot of people on here, people tell me what they carry, and in my experience, about 10% of the everyday carry knife people out there are rocking a fixed blade. Alright, a close-up for you. Now this comes in both plain edge and serrated. I kind of wanted to go with the serrated because the edge length is only 1.5 inches. I figured the chance of actually having to do a sawing motion to complete the cut was much greater with such a short blade length or edge length. The steel on this is VG10, satin finish, and it's made in Japan. Here is the Kydex sheath, molded sheath. It's got 3 eyelets so you can string some, like a beaded chain or cord through there if you want to wear it on your neck, and it locks in, it holds it in, it's silent, and you can push off here to deploy it. And you know, you could call this a modified sheep's foot. Some people call it a reverse tanto because if you turn it around it looks like a tanto. Okay, little paper cut test. Those are some great serrations. Yeah, those are some sharp serrations. You know, despite having this knife for years, I only use it for occasional very light cutting. I mean, it's a tiny blade, you know, cut a piece of paracord. I'm not chopping down trees with it, so it's basically maintained its sharpness. In fact, let's compare the serration patterns to a Spyderco Dragonfly. I mean, they look very, very similar. Why is that? Did they copy it? I don't think so. This is made in Japan, right? And a lot of Spydercos are made in Seki, Japan. It might be that in reality, these might have been made in the same factory. You know, same factory, different brands. That's what I think. There's plenty of cheaper neck knives, you know, mini neck knives, but this thing, I mean, you saw it. It is really well made. I mean, it's kind of like a heavy-duty scalpel. Okay, and a size comparison with some other small knives. On the right, we have a Spyderco Ladybug. Next to that, Cold Steel Urban Edge. Then the Nemesis Hellion. And then an M-Tech claw neck knife. This is the MT674. Alright, speaking of budget. So yeah, neck knives, a popular idea. We've got a claw or hawkbill for draw cutting. All right, this is kind of like it's kind of like a scalpel. This is a punch dagger, and the Spyderco, you know, if you look at the blade shape, most similar to the Hellion. Now, as far as the pro and con of carrying a fixed blade neck knife, well, I think we all know the benefit, right? The benefits. 1, it's very slim. 2, the deployment is fast compared to opening most folders. 3, it's simple. There's nothing to go wrong. You know, the liner is not going to mess up. I mean, it's strong and simple construction. But there are a lot of drawbacks. I mean, this is tiny for a fixed blade, but if you put it next to a folder, you know, with the sheath, right, folder in a closed position, the Spyderco Delica, when it's closed, is actually shorter, right, than the fixed blade in the sheath. Now, yeah, you do have to open it, so, and you do have to worry, you know, will the lock fail and so forth. But if you can get over that, once they're open, I mean, look at the comparison of how much blade you get, how much edge you get. So just way more blade, way more edge. And when this is folded, I mean, it's not, right, not much longer. Now, yeah, this is way thicker and way heavier still, but I mean, I think you get my meaning. I mean, which would you rather carry? You know, it's personal preference. This almost weighs nothing. I mean, really, you could carry both if you felt like it, but I'm just, for the sake of argument, showing you this. Okay, and let's bring back the Spyderco Ladybug. Right, now these have around the same blade length and edge length, right? But now when the Ladybug is closed, compared to this in the Sheath, the Ladybug is so much smaller. So you see why many people, you know, do pick the folder. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed seeing this item. It kind of looks like a crocodile, right? That's like the eye and the teeth. Yes, that's a face only a mother could love. All right, hope you enjoyed seeing this item. This has been We All Juggle Knives. I'm out.